The other thing that people talk about, though, because of Star Wars and how long it's been around and the changes that have been made to it, are the things that make people angry. These are the things that make the Star Wars nerds just filled with nerd rage. So we're going to talk about a couple of these. We have 5. So the first one I'm going to talk about, changing the Darth Vader ghost at the end of Jedi. Originally, it was the man who was
Sebastian Shaw, who played the face of Vader, Vader face, I guess.
The Vader face when they take the helmet off and
so at the end it was Sebastian Shaw, Yoda,
and then they changed it to Hayden Christensen, the Anakin Skywalker from the prequels.
So I kind of got, I like. When I saw the change, it didn't affect me as much as some other people. Yeah. And I think the reasoning was, I kind of got where they were going with that. Yeah. Like right off the bat, like when he was a young man when he quit becoming Anakin and turned into Vader. Yeah. And so when he redeemed himself, of course, later on he comes back as a younger Anakin.
Exactly. Yeah, I actually for a second I thought it was kind of cool for a second. Yeah. Just that they can even change people out like that. Now later on I did think it's a bit of a disappointment that they're not maintaining the original. I mean, that guy had that part and did that part, and Anakin got 2 whole movies to go be Anakin.
I mean, he was a pretty solid actor too.
And I'm not a huge fan of Hayden Christensen.
Well, no, I meant Sebastian Shaw.
Sebastian Shaw.
Yeah, Shaw.
Sebastian Shaw was quite good. Yeah. He didn't ever do weird vocal things. And I slaughtered them like animals. Yeah.
Yeah, I did like the improvement they made when he did take the helmet off and his eyebrows were gone. That was, that
was cool.
You don't grow those back after falling in lava.
No.
Come on.
Okay, next one up, and this is one of the ones that made people so angry about the prequels when they first came out. It's Jar Jar.
Oh, man.
Misa hates Jar Jar very much.
You hate him. You're a Jar Jar hater.
I've never liked Jar Jar.
You know what? I dig him. I like him.
Really?
I do. I do, man. I don't mind him so much. I get while he's in it too. Like, he's this isn't just your Star Wars movie. This is everyone, and he's in it for the kids. I mean, and I've seen it firsthand too. Like, being in If I Go First and dressing up in costume and stuff like that. Of course, we get a lot of people that are excited to see us see the Stormtroopers and whatnot. But I had a friend of mine who used to do this kind of, amalgamation of Jar Jar, where he had the Jar Jar mask, but he was like a, Dark Lord, like a Sith. Nice. And kids would lose their mind. They love Jar Jar. I mean, little kids they totally identify with that goofball and they love him. And so, in that aspect alone, I'm like, all right, Jar Jar's pretty cool.
And it makes sense. And I do get that it isn't just about what I want as a fan. It's about, at the end of the day, I was a kid when I fell in love with these movies. It makes sense that they're still doing things for kids. Even Rogue One had the droid. I'm blanking on his name now.
K2.
K2.
Yeah.
And he had lots of funny little lines.
Yeah, he had some pretty good little quips.
And I got to say, of all the spoilers here, of all the death scenes, that was the one that hit me the most.
That was pretty tough to watch, man. I mean, he kind of went out in a blaze of glory and really, really saved the day, so to speak, as far as helping out Jin and.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, let's not get overboard here. With the love of Jar Jar, he is pretty over the top.
He is ridiculous.
They could have dialed him back a few, but I get while he's in it, and I appreciate that, and so yeah.
So
I'm okay with it.
Next one up, Han Solo. Whether or not he shoots first in the original theatrical version of the movies, when Sean is greeted by Greedo at the table, Han shoots him, and that's it. That's all that happens. He shoots him just because he got to the draw quicker and kills the guy and leaves. In the re-edited versions, we've now seen that they have, in a split second, you can see that Greedo fires first and Han retaliates. Yeah. Now, of course, this was done to make Han seem like less of a
cold-blooded killer and whatnot. Yeah.
Really less of a badass. But that's what we wanted, was a badass.
Right.
So, and this is, for me, as a kid, like you, I wanted to be Luke. Yeah. And then when I hit like 10 and started puberty and stuff, then I wanted to be Han.
Yeah, you wanted to be the edgier character. You wanted to be Han, And Han didn't, Han shot first.
Yeah.
That guy was there to kill him, so he killed him first. Fair game, I mean,
that's
he paid for the mess, come on.
Exactly. That's one of the changes that I really wish they would put back. And it doesn't seem to add anything. Most people don't think it does.
I don't think it does either. I think I agree. I think they should roll that one back and just make Han shoot first.
It doesn't like
Han will always
it does
shoot first.
more negative than it ever does positive. I feel.
Yeah,
So,
it just detracts from it. Yeah.
Yeah. So next one up. This is one that actually I also am pretty pissed about. This is from Return of the Jedi with the new edits. In the original, Darth Vader doesn't say anything when he goes to kill the Emperor while he's trying to kill Luke Skywalker. But in the new edit, he screams something very loudly. Let's see if you can catch it. Here's a quick video from Return of the Jedi. Okay, so that was Darth Vader screaming no as he threw the Emperor over the balcony. It wasn't necessary. Again, it's one of these. It was understood before when he glanced back and forth between them that he was feeling mixed emotions about being evil.
Yeah, you could just tell. I mean, with just like you said, just him glancing back and forth. I mean, the helmet's not that expressive, but in that moment, you knew. I mean, when I was a kid, I knew.
Yeah.
Vader's having second thoughts. You know, I mean, he's seeing his boy being, killed in front of him, and he's, that's not going to happen. So yeah, just adding the, I mean, even if they just dialed it back a little bit and just the first no, and not the no, you know, I think that's got to go. So yeah,
gotta go.
That wasn't that. Yeah, that. I mean, one no would have been fine, and then he just throws him.
Yeah,
I'd have been happy with that.
That would have been that would have been an okay change. I probably would have lived with that too. All right, last one on the list, and this is one that I'm a little passionate about. If you've watched the show, you've heard me talk about this. The little bitch kid from Phantom Menace. I really don't like that kid.
Oh, man.
He was also in Jingle All the Way and a couple other things. But to me, this kid is easily the worst thing of the entire Star Wars films, all of them. And he completely ruined the prequels for me, and especially ruined Phantom Menace. And here it is, a combination of things. One, the lines they wrote for him were really hard.
They weren't very wizard.
No, they weren't. Oh gosh. And then two, this kid is a bad actor.
Yeah, he was. Now,
and I understand that like he got older and has fallen on hard times. I believe he's in a mental institution now.
He's in an asylum now. Yeah, unfortunately.
You deserve it. You deserve every second of it.
All right.
You deserve worse. I don't know.
I think you're ready for the Sith Academy here.
I don't. I know it's
Give in to your anger.
I know he's just like a kid, and it's not totally his fault that he like other people cast him and everything. But you ruined it.
I don't know. He did have a pretty cool pickup line, you know.
What? Questo Chesto Sebulba?
No, are you an angel?
Oh my God!
Come on, man. That little kid he pulled in she was like, 13 and he was 9?
He didn't get a number or nothing.
Come on, no. But she was thinking about him.
No. That kid. Just, ruins everything. So those are the controversial bits of Star Wars. But now we let them lie as we show our love for Rogue One, but they are always just there right under the surface, just making us crazy.